and it's like kind of weird. Ugh, don't mind how gross this is. It gets gross, okay? With this mechanism, of course it's going to get gross. Hello everyone, welcome back to shroomietea8. My name is Tyra and we have fun here. In today's video, I am going to do another makeup tutorial. One of you guys commented on my last makeup tutorial and was like, don't delete this. So I kind of wanted to do another one, but this time focusing on eyeshadow because my last one I only did like eyeliner and stuff. Don't mind how I look. I feel and look like a mess right now, but we are going to change that in this video. I already put my skincare and stuff on. If you guys were wondering, this is the primer that I use. I really hate sticky primers. I tried the e.l.f. This one. I tried this one and I really did not like it actually. I hated how it felt on my face, so I use this one. After I do my skincare, I actually go in with setting spray to like seal it in or something. I don't know what it does. I just do it. So I think I'm going to go in with this palette today actually. I recently got all my makeup back, like my palettes and stuff. I guess they might be pretty old, like a year or two old now. Too old to put on my face, but you know what? I don't have the money to buy more palettes like this, so we're going in with this one because it has the pink shades up here and the purples, and we are going to be using the pinks and purples today. You can do whatever eyeshadow color you want. I'm just wearing a pink dress today. Kind of wanted to match. I'm going to do my eyebrows right now. I don't know if I can do them on camera. You know what? I can't. I'll be back when I get my eyebrows done. Okay guys, I did my eyebrows off camera and I put some concealer on my eyelids and then I powdered everything. I powdered my eyelids. I know like the traditional way of doing an eyeshadow is putting like eyeshadow primer or concealer and not setting it because then it could stick better, but I can't blend like that. Okay guys, I literally cannot blend when my eyelids are wet. Going in with this palette, I'm going to go in with this like pink color using this brush, by the way. I'm going to start packing that on my eyelid right here like so. Ow, that hurt. This brush hurts me. It is from Morphe. Apparently, my dad got it for me for Christmas. He got me a pack of brushes. He didn't. I know for a fact my mom did and just put his name on it. So we're going in with this like more fluffier brush. Going in with this light purple color. And then, first of all, we're going to go like heavy. I like this part. And then we're slowly going to taper up and go lighter. My motto is when you go up, you go lighter. Just so we can have a more seamless blend. When I open my eyes, like all the way, you could barely see the pink. So we're going to fix that by going in with the same pink shade. Looking up and going right where that crease is. Going over it, so it goes like quite a ways up, but I'd like for my eyeshadow to actually be shown. Life of a hooded eye girl. Now we can go in with the purple shade, the fluffier brush, and start blending that out. Now that we have that done, I think I'm going to go underneath the eyes now. Actually, I want to add glitter. Let's add glitter. So I am going in with this Perfusion Cosmetics palette. Cosmic color. It's written my way. It's written my way. Oh my god. Also, this broke. This palette is completely shattered. We're gonna use it anyways. For shimmer, I usually go in with my fingers actually. Like iridescent shade. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh my god. Damn. Now we do the exact same thing to the other side. If you do one thing to one eye, you have to do it to the other, or else it will look pretty weird and off balance. Okay guys, we're going to do the under eyes now. I'm just gonna do exactly what I did for the eyelid. Take my beauty blender. Now I go in with the Halo Glow setting powder and an e.l.f. brush. I'm starting to like this a lot more than the HD setting powder I used to use literally my whole time doing makeup. That was the only powder that I used. That or the Fit Me one. And I recently switched over to this one, mainly because it has really cute packaging. Look at that color. And I actually really like it. I like how it sits on my face, you know? So now that we have that, I think I'm actually going to do my Hii I, the thing underneath the eyes. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I started doing it like 2 years ago now. Damn. Almost 2 years now. I really enjoy how it looks on my face. I haven't been doing it recently because I've been pretty lazy and it takes a little bit of time to do it, so... But we're doing it now because I have time. Also, yes, I did put a little thing on because I felt so exposed. Anywho, I take the Halo Glow contour in this shade, and I don't know what shade this is, but this shade. And I take this little like angle brush. I love this brush for doing this. And it's like kind of weird. Don't mind how gross this is. It gets gross, okay? With this mechanism, of course it's going to get gross. I take a little bit on my brush like that, and I squint and I follow this line. I swipe, and don't dab, I swipe. I like to like kind of connect it to my inner corner. And this is a lot bigger than I usually do it. That means that we're going to do big ass eyeliner. I'm going to go back in with this brush again and the same pink color. And I'm gonna put it here. And then underneath, like that. To blend this out a bit. Like already now my eyes look so much bigger with the Hii I, and I love that. I love when my eyes look gigantic. I'm going to use a white eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going in with this Disney X Morphe palette that Temperance got me a little while ago. Thank you, Temperance. I'm still using this to this day. Probably bad for my eyes, but whatever. Going back in with this brush. Wipe it off as best as you can on literally anything. And then we're going to go in with Thumbs Up because it's the only white eyeshadow I own that isn't sparkly actually. We're going to take a lot of it on the brush and then like that. Can you see the difference? I don't think you can, but I certainly can, and it looks a lot better. Now, I think it's eyeliner time. Actually, I'm going to take a little break and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, I think it's time for me to actually shut up. I am gonna just make you guys watch this. I'm not going to explain anything to you guys, in fact, because I genuinely don't know how to explain this. Just follow what I'm doing, I guess. I don't know. Okay guys, now that we have the eyeliner done, I'm going to go in with this black eyeshadow and darken it up. You'll see, because I'm super emo. First of all, set the eyeliner. And I'm going to blend that little part out. Because for me personally, I like when that little part is blended out. Do you see the difference? Yeah. So I don't know why this like popped up in my head. I think it's because I just coughed just now. But this one time when I was in, I don't know, like grade 4, grade 5, pretty sure grade 5. There was this girl in my class, and she was like one of the popular girls, and she got sick, like really sick. She missed a few days of school. And when she came back, she was like feeling better, obviously. And the teacher was like, oh, like, how are you? How is your sickness going? And she was like, oh, it's pretty good. I just have a cough right now. And that's it. I don't know why that stuck with me so much for me to remember it. But whenever I get sick now, and I literally just have a cough, like after my sickness, I always think about that. Okay guys, now that we have the eyes almost done, we are going to go on with the base. So I've been using a foundation recently, and I've been using this Soft Glam Satin Foundation. If you couldn't tell, I really like e.l.f. So I just take some at the back of my hand, go in with my beauty blender, and then start applying. I know this foundation is more orange than my skin tone. I just genuinely cannot find my shade in anything. I have like a more ivory tone, right? I'm more cool tone. Actually, I'm more green tone. I have a lot of green tones in my skin. If anyone can help me find a foundation shade that's like green, basically, let me know. Don't forget to do your neck, or else it will look weird. Now that we got the foundation on, and now we go in with the concealer once again, like that. Yes, and maybe a little bit here. Don't have to, but. And then we blend once again. So now that everything is set, we are going to do the rest. So I don't usually do like contour anymore. I don't know why I stopped doing that. So we're going to go in with this CoverGirl bronzer. We're gonna bronze up the face. For the nose, I pinch the brush like this. And do that. The blush, I'm going to go in with this blush brush and this Pro Artist palette. So I go in with this. Usually it depends on the day of what I want, but because of how pink this eyeshadow is, I think I'm going to go in with this like corally pink shade. And yes, I know I have blush blindness, but genuinely I do not care, and I really like how blush looks on my face. And I 1000% I blame this on my e-girl face I had. Now that is all done, we're going to go back in with the powder and we are going to bake. That is that done. I'm going to leave this on for about like, I don't know, a few minutes. I don't know how long. I usually do it for whenever I feel like it. So I'll be back when I wipe everything off. And when we do eyelashes. Okay guys, so this is how the makeup turned out, and obviously I put a wig on. You guys don't have to, but I do every time I get ready. I always feel complete when I have a wig on. I am really proud of how my makeup turned out today, actually. Usually when I do my makeup on camera, it usually turns out like shit, and I really hate how it turns out. But this time, I'm really proud of it. I feel like my base turned out really good, and like the eyeshadow. If you guys followed this like little tutorial or anything, let me know in the comments. Tag me in a post or something on like Instagram or something if you guys tried it. I'd love to see how it turned out. If you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the teacups if you haven't already, and you guys should hit the bell notification actually to get notified every time I upload. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Now it's time to film the next video. I'm going to look the exact same way as I do in my next video next week, so continuity. I'm trying to be a good YouTuber.